Hello, welcome to Active Bryant Fitness Systems. Thank you for clicking on the video. And the video is all about 9 reasons how and why you may not be able to sleep at night. I'm a Master Paul Chek Practitioner Level 5, personal trainer for 25 years and been working myself out for about 33 years. And I've read over 1,000 books on different subjects. So let's look right into this, why you might not be able to sleep at night. So first of all, let's look at stress. So we can get, stress from work, stress from partners, but we can get home stress from the wrong lighting, to the room being too warm at night, or too much light coming through the window can cause a stress and stop you from sleeping. Remember, we're designed to sleep in darkness, like as if we're in a cave. So the more that you make your bedroom like a cave and be a caveman, no, I'm not joking, this will help you to sleep at night, making sure that the room is pitch black. Remembering that if your room is pitch black and you go to bed at the same time every night of the week, even at weekends, then your body will adjust and go, oh, it's sleep time, and maybe you'll be able to drop off more. But there's more stuff I'm going to talk about going through the video. So number 2 is diet. Now, if you're a protein type like me, I can eat quite late at night. That balances my blood sugar and that enables me to sleep all the way through. Now, if you're a carbohydrate type, you'll probably find that you sleep quite easily. If you've eaten enough carb, they only eat 3 times a day. So diet is really, really important. I find that if I have sugary foods like chocolate or apples, I definitely can't sleep at night. So you may be the same type as me, a protein type, if you're broad and hench, and you find that if you drink alcohol or have sugar, or you have fruit sugars or chocolate sugar, or sugar in certain foods, this may be keeping you awake at night. So really look at your diet, look into that. So next one is number 3, making sure your bedroom is dark and cold. So wear extra, clothes in bed, but keep your window open, but not when it's like 0 degrees. But as the temperature gets warmer, then maybe start opening up your windows, letting the fresh air in, and see if that helps you to sleep much better. Right, the other thing that can really wreck and create havoc with people's sleep pattern is that you may be fungus or parasite infected. Okay, so if you have a white tongue, that's a clear sign that you've got a fungal infection. If you grind your teeth at night, that's another sign that you have a parasite infection. If you got bad spots and bad body odor, like ask your partner, that's another sign that you've got a fungus or parasite issue. Remember, you can't have one without the other. So if you've got fungus, you've got parasites. And if you've got parasites, you'll have fungus. But without seeing, a good professional that knows what they're doing, to get rid of parasites can be quite complicated. I've had clients with 5 different types of parasites, and it's taken us nearly 6 months to eradicate all of them one at a time, because just taking a parasite cleanse and not knowing what you're getting rid of can be really dangerous, because a parasite in the liver could end up in the brain. A parasite in the brain could come down and go into another organ in the body. They want to live in the body because they want to eat all your food and keep you stressed and full of anxiety. So parasites could be a big reason, and fungus infection can be a big reason why you can't sleep at night. Now, the next one, I know nearly everybody loves coffee. So coffee, if you're drinking coffee after 3 o'clock in the daytime, especially if it's caffeinated coffee, and green tea, because green tea is quite high in caffeine, this will stop you sleeping. Okay? So make sure you have caffeine-free and mycotoxin-free coffee in which to be able to clean your gut up and help you to sleep much better, because of caffeine is obviously a stimulant, but caffeine, is good for exercise and other things. But if you're having too much of it in the daytime, it will cross over into nighttime, where this will affect your sleep pattern. So really important that you get this right. So make sure you have decaffeinated coffee, decaffeinated tea, no fizzy drinks because they're full of caffeine, and some chocolates have caffeine in, so you've got to remember that as well. So number 6 is exercise. What sort of exercise can you do and how late can you exercise? Now, if you exercise later than 5 p.m, this can jack up cortisol and make you gain more body fat and not lose it. But I know everyone's busy and not everyone can get in the gym at 6 in the morning or at 3 in the afternoon. So you've got to get it around your lifestyle as much as you can. But I highly recommend that if you're training after 5 p.m, that you make sure it's very light, very gentle, and not beasting yourself on the spin bikes or something like that, because this will jack up your nervous system and maybe the reason why you can't sleep. I know a lot of people say if they do exercise, they sleep better, which is fantastic. But you still got to think about the cortisol hormone in the body, where if you're exercising too late, it will go up and then you may get a bigger waist because of that. Okay, the next one, 7, mold in the home. So you have mold in your bathroom or mold in the bedroom. This is a live organism that can get into your system and really create havoc. So eradicate all mold as much as you can, okay? A really tiny amount should be fine. But if you find that you're really sleeping badly, get a mold checker, which you can get on Amazon. You undo it, put it in the room for a couple of days. Then it tells you if there's any mold floating around, spores that could be affecting your sleep. The same with noise, like wearing earplugs and a blindfold could help you to sleep better. And maybe changing your pillows and changing your bed may help you to sleep much better as well. Remember that bedroom hygiene is really important. So keeping your bedroom clear of junk and it's clean and it looks nice. So you always want to go in there and feel good when you go in there. So you want to go to sleep in there. Does that make sense? Obviously, we all use the bedroom for sex. But try and make sure that you do that late at night before you want to fall asleep. So the brain remembers when your bed hits the pillow, when your head hits the pillow, that it's getting ready for sleep. Does that make sense? The other thing that you can do is that you can get some lavender oil and either put that on the back of your neck, here on your wrists, behind your knees and the bottom of your feet. This can help you to sleep as well. The next thing is get your hormones checked. So you may be a premenopausal woman, or you may be in andropause for a man, and this may be causing you not to sleep. And the other thing that you can look at is what supplements and medical drugs you're on. So if you're on, 5 different medical drugs, look in the box, look at what's in the ingredients and look at the side effects. So there could be one ingredient or one side effect that you're getting that's stopping you from sleeping. Remember that alcohol doesn't help you to sleep. It's a depressant, not an antidepressant. So some people get so comatose that they just fall asleep, but it's causing irreparable damage in the brain. They're now saying that only 2 drinks of alcohol is all you should have per week if you don't want to get dementia and other brain disorders as you age. Not getting to bed on time. It's so important to get to bed at the same time every night. So Paul Chek spoke about this 23 years ago. You got to be in bed, by maybe 10, 11 o'clock. Find out what your circadian rhythm is for you. Some people are night owls because of their cortisol rhythms and because of their adrenal rhythms as well. Okay, so you got to find what works for you. Some people are night owls, some people are dawn people. I find I'm best in the morning, getting up nice and early. So get to bed on time. Write down how many times you're going to bed at the correct time. and see if there's a pattern where one night you're going to bed at 9, another night you're going to bed at 10, another night you're going to bed at 12 p.m, and another night you're going to bed at 8 a.m. or 3 in the morning. So this will mess with the circadian rhythm, and this will stop you falling asleep. Now, the last thing, number 10, I didn't put it on my paper, but it's just come to me, is cannabis and CBD oil. It really creates havoc with your sleep. It's not good for sleep. The scientists are now saying that cannabis can cause schizophrenia and other brain disorders. I can't remember the name of the word. So it's really important that psychosis. So it's really important that you don't do cannabis before you go to bed, and that you restrict it if you want to get your sleep pattern back. I know that if you get stoned, you feel really whacked out and you just want to nod off, but it's not a natural sleep, is it? It's a chemically induced sleep. So there's one thing that I use occasionally, which is Magnesium Night, and another one here, which is Together Health Night. Both of them work quite well. But obviously, if you're in front of a computer or on your iPhone, this will all jack up your system and stop you from sleeping. So get to bed on time, avoid caffeine, avoid alcohol. You don't need expensive gizmos, earplugs, and turn off all electronics like your Wi-Fi and stuff like that, because that could be affecting you. Some people are more sensitive than others. Okay, so it's not the same for everybody. The same as not everybody needs the same exercise, and not everybody needs the same diet, and not everybody needs the same supplements. So if you really want to know what you need for your body, please post below or go to my website, Active Bright Systems, and send me an email. I do a very in-depth, comprehensive assessment of your diet and lifestyle holistically to find out exactly why you can't sleep. Is it parasites? Is it medical drugs? Is it that you're just highly stressed that you need to learn how to meditate? Or is it that you're over-exercising, so you're jacking up the whole system? So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And I'll put another video up the next couple of days. Thank you very much. 18-inch arms. Bye.